Ryan, how different, you got an opportunity the other night, you're obviously with Connor, but yes, I was up there on that line. How different is he to play with right now, maybe than towards the end of his previous stint a couple years ago?
Yeah, I mean he's still the same big talented speedy kid, but I mean I think a few areas of his game he's just kind of dialed in a lot more right now. I mean he's exactly where you want him to be. He knows his positioning so well now. Obviously we'll try to help him, and if he has questions we'll keep on him about that. But as far as that goes, I mean, he was in the right positions at all times, but he's still using his speed. He's still using his big body, and created a lot for us last night. So definitely excited to get back out there with him tonight.
And is it just a matter of time, do you think, with the power play? I mean, you guys are actually getting more chances per 60 this year than you had last year in your PP, but what do you think's going on there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the one late last game was big for us, but like you said, we're getting some chances. We got to bear down. I know myself, I've had some good looks. I just got to find a way to put them in, but we can't get too frustrated. We can't get down on ourselves here. We got to just keep going, and these chances will start to go in. I mean, obviously we can't just think it's just going to happen. I mean, we got to work for them, but yeah, we got to keep up the same effort and make sure that we bear down whenever we can.
Jim Matheson, Post Media.
Ryan, in the North Division, how important is it to make sure you win the games in regulation and not get into games where one team gets 1 point and one team gets 2?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, we're all in the same division this year. It's a different look. I mean, we need to take every point that we possibly can. Going into, I mean, getting the extra point and an overtime win is still going to be important. I mean, we still want that extra point, but like you said, at the same time, we want to limit the other team's points as much as we can. And so the other night, getting that one late in the game, really late in the game, was obviously huge for us.
And when you broke in after, at 18, and Jesse is 22 now, can you see how difficult it is? You're able to step into the league really young, and he's 22. Can you see that not everybody, gets drafted, in the top 4 and steps right in?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I went through the same kind of thing, a little different scenario, but yeah, my first few years or after my first year, it's tough to really find your game again. I mean, you play a certain way as a young player and a junior player, and then you come to the NHL, and the game's obviously different, the team's different that you're on, and you kind of have to find your way in and find your game again. And I think that's what Jesse has done so far. He's more confident in himself. You can just see the way he carries himself, and yeah, I mean, he's since he came in, he's like I said before, he's a big, talented kid, skate like the wind. So it was just a matter of time before he put that all together and became a great player. And yeah, I mean, it's great to see him back here now and with some more confidence, a little bit more swagger in his game.
Thank you.
Reed Wilkins, 630 Chad.
Thank you. Hi, Ryan. So you have a game where you scored twice in the final 3.5 minutes to win. Is there such a thing as momentum out of that into future games, or does it all wash away once you drop the puck tonight?
I mean, for us, we can definitely use it as a positive thing. Obviously, we didn't want to give up their goals late either in the third period, but so we got to make sure that we focus on that too. But yeah, I mean, we can use it as a positive thing that we scored those 2 goals late. But for them, we know that they're going to come out hard. We knew that they're on a back-to-back, especially I think they played at 9 p.m. the night before. So obviously we want to try to take as much advantage of that as we could, wear them out as much as we could in the O-zone. But yeah, we know that they're going to respond tonight. We know they're going to come out hard. So we got to prepare for that, and yeah, just focus on our game, and we'll see what happens.
Kelly Moore, CJOB. Go ahead.
Hey Ryan, I know it's early in the season, but you've kind of seen it all through these doubleheaders so far. Vancouver won the first one, you guys responded. There was the Montreal sweep, then you win the first one in Toronto. They respond. What kind of lessons are you picking up here early on handling these doubleheaders? Because when you guys won first, you saw how Toronto reacted in the previous back-to-back.
Yeah, definitely. It was kind of the same situation with us in Vancouver to start the year too, and I feel like that's kind of how it's going to be. The team that loses the first game is going to respond well and come out flying the next game. So we have to know that going into tonight. I think as the season goes on, we will understand that more, and I think the start of games are going to be so important. So we need a good start tonight. I actually thought they actually had a good start the other night. They pushed the pace on us. We needed to respond, and we did that in the second period. But tonight we can't let that happen again. We got to make sure that we establish our game right away, and we want to dictate the pace tonight.
Jack Michaels, 630 Chad, go ahead.
Just one, and it has to do with just the travel scenario, Ryan, in terms of one flight, 2 games, one flight, 2 games. Road trips must feel differently for a wide variety of reasons. Is that a positive in your mind?
Yeah, in my mind right now, it is a positive. It's a lot less travel. It's easier on the body. You have a lot more downtime, a lot more time to rest, and so obviously that's going to take less of a toll on the body, and especially in a season like this where you're playing every second day pretty much. I think rest is going to be so important. So. So far it's been nice to not have to. This is our 4th game on this road trip, and only had to really. Other than leaving Edmonton, we've just had to travel once, so it definitely eases things that way.